folks, Will from MinIO here with a how-to on uploading files to MinIO using Java. And in this video, we're going to be using OpenJDK 19 and Maven 4 to manage all of our dependencies. And we're going to be working with the play.min.io online sandbox where anybody can log in and work with the MinIO platform. And last but not least, we're going to be running all of this out of Visual Studio Code. And the focus of our video here today is going to be the upload object method and working with the upload object args that are required to call the method. We'll also be taking a look at the results that you get back out with the object write response object. Let's go ahead and look at some code. So here we have our simple app class that has our simple main method and our demo method. Our demo method is really where all the action is. The main method I have set up to connect to play.min.io, set up a Java demo bucket for me so that I know the bucket is already there, and then handle any exceptions for me so that I can just focus on the code that I want to show you. And today that code in the demo method is really right here on line 40, the upload object method. Now the upload object method takes a collection of arguments within an upload object args object, and we'll get to that in just a second, and it returns back an object write response that we can use to see details about the object that was uploaded. So our upload object args object has a static builder method that we can use to apply various variables to the upload object args. Two of the variables that we absolutely need to have are the bucket and the object name. This tells us where it's going to land on our play.min.io environment. I also need to have the file name of the local file that I'm going to upload, and today that is im.ping under the temp demo directory here on my local system. And I'm also setting a content type of image PNG, just so MinIO knows what it's working with here. And then we call that build method to actually create the args object. I then hand that off to my upload object method within our MinIO client, and then I get a response back. Now this response, I'm using the response to get the object name, and then I'm also going to get an e tag and a version ID on this. I've set up my Java demo bucket to be versioned so that as I upload the same object over and over and over again, I'm going to actually get new version IDs. But since it's the same object, I'm actually going to get the same e tag every time. So let me go ahead and build and show this to you. So we're going to do a Maven clean package because I'm running all of this out of a executable jar file. And so there I built my jar. So I'm going to do a java-jar target demo jar. There we go. And that is my image.png. There's its e tag and its version ID. And if I run this a second time, you'll notice that the version ID is going to change, but the e tag remains the same because it is the same fundamental object. So in order to upload an object, you simply need to create an args object with all of the variables that you need to actually do the upload. And then you can use the response to get some details to ensure that your object was actually uploaded. I hope you've enjoyed our how-to today on uploading a file to a MinIO bucket. If you'd like to reach out with us, you can use any of the methods you see here on the screen. You can always talk with us interactively on minio.slack.com or just leave a comment here on the video. Thanks, and we'll see you for the next one.